Here, our vision is that of a very unified world in which everyone is a catalyst that is activating and promoting the innate good in one another. To our heavenly streamers out there, wherever that you find yourself, you are equally welcomed. And if this vision sits very well with you, of course, we all have the world that we want to live in. Yes, we all have a template of the kind of world that we want to enjoy. We have shared our vision with you. If it sits very well with you, visit us at 58 Gorange Park Avenue, Mitcham, CR4 2DG. So together, we can create that very beautiful world for all of us to enjoy. This is Sunday, and we know we are here for our Sunday service. Before I take you through the order of the day, I'll take you through the protocols that we have in our building. We have 4 fire exits in the building. 1 behind me, 2 on my left, and 1 straight ahead of me. In the event of any fire outbreak, we walk through these doors and we meet at Fishmarsh. That is the park next to Gorange Park Avenue. Also, we have 2 places of convenience just right ahead of me. In the event of you needing to use any of these, please walk straight down there and use any of them. They are unisex as well. When we come on Sunday, we begin our service with meditation. It is just about redirecting our attention to what matters most in this life. The world now call it mindfulness, but whichever way, no matter the name that you give to the rose, it will give you the same fragrance. So we are here to direct our attention to what matters most through meditation. And to help us do that is our visual minister in the person of Sister Georgina Apia. She will be leading the service for us today. And then when she is done, we will have Monique Abna Echan Aqua to come up and remind us of our vision call. After that, you will see me, and you will see me, and you will see me. God bless you.
Thank you once again, our dear brother, and I welcome everyone, including our online family, to today's service. To begin our meditation, shall we be upstanding to sing from Christ's Age 138? My faith has found a resting place, not in a form or creed. 2.
My faith has found a resting place, not in a form or creed.
I trust the ever-living one, His grace He gives to all.
I need no other argument, I need no other plea.
It is enough that Jesus lives to show the way of light. A doubtful soul, I come to Him, He'll never cast me out.
I need no other argument, I need no other plea.
It is enough that Jesus lives to show the way of love.
My great physician heals the sick, the wicked gives great strength. For me His precious gifts He gives, that I may live as He. Oh, I need no other argument, I need no other plea.
It is enough that Jesus lives to show the way of love. Shall we be seated? Our meditation for this morning is Tower of Blessing. Tower of Blessing is a 2-step process which you describe the frequency of God, of nature, virtue, power, and attributes of God with clear evidences. In this, you invite yourself into the frequency, describing the frequency of God And in this, through nature, or from nature, and in this, you apply the virtues that amplifies you, and you pour out your blessings onto life. In step 1, you step into a specific frequency of God as love, joy, peace, healing, wisdom from nature. And in step 2, you meditate into this frequency and you say a prayer that goes, "Oh God, breathe me with your every in-breath into you, and with my every out-breath, pour me out as a blessing upon life. Oh God, breathe me with my every in-breath into you, and with my every out-breath, breathe me as your blessings upon life." Let your frequency, you breathe into it. Today, we will give attention to 2 or more or 3 evidences of God. And that we commune to healing to us. The frequency of healing is the rejuvenation and regeneration as seen in a lizard that regrows its tail and muscles when cut off. 2 is the snake, the renewal of the snake that sheds off. And in 3, the frequency that stands the coagulant to the spot that stops the breeding of a human or animals. And this frequency of evidences, we will give a name. The name is God the Healer. Brethren, let us sit erect, taking in a deep breath. Feeling relaxed. And as we breathe in and out, we scan through our entire body. From the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. This takes you to a relaxed state, and you anchored in the spirit of your body. Brethren, the frequency of regeneration, rejuvenation, that causes the lizard to regrow its tail and muzzles when cut off. There is a rejuvenation power of God in the universe, which is God. There is, that causes the sea crab to regrow back its bony clouds when broken. There is a regeneration power of God in the universe, which is God. There is a renewing power of God that causes the snake to renew its skin when shed off. There is a renewing power of God in the universe, which is God. There is an intelligence power that sends coagulant into the wounded spot to stop it from bleeding to death. The sustainer of life. In this moment, we choose to call this God the Healer. As you breathe into this frequency of God the Healer, you breathe into the evidences by stating, "O God, breathe me with my every in-breath into you. And with my every out-breath, you breathe me as your blessings upon a community, upon a person, upon a nation, upon a Ethereal mission, bringing in your five senses, the taste, the sound, the smell, the touch, and the feeling. As we dive into this moment, we'll be going through in 6 cycles. Breathing in to the evidences as a description. It goes the regeneration, God the healer, the rejuvenation that causes the lizard to regrow its tail and muscles when cut off. God the healer, that causes the snake to renew its skin when shed off. The crab that grows its clouds when broken. The frequency that sends the coagulant to the wounded spot to stop it from bleeding. Diving into it, you breathe into and state, "Oh God, breathe my every in-breath into you, and with my every out-breath, pour me out as a blessing upon anyone, upon life, upon a Ethereum mission. You can choose." We go into the third. The frequency of rejuvenation and regeneration, God the healer, that causes the lizard to regrow its tail and muscles when cut off. And the sea crab that grows its bony clouds when broken. There is a regeneration power of God in the universe, which is God. God the healer, that causes the snake to renew its skin that sheds off. There is a renewer power of the universe, which is God. There is an intelligence that sends a coagulant to the wounded spot to stop from bleeding of an animal or a human that sustains life, which is God. And you state, "Oh God, breathe me with my every in-breath into you. And with my every out-breath, breathe me to the blessing upon life." Going to the fourth state. God the healer, the rejuvenation and regeneration that causes the lizard to regrow its tail and muscles when cut off. There is a regeneration power of the universe, which is God. And the sea crab that regrows its clothes that's broken. There is a regeneration power of the universe, which is God. God the healer. There is a renewer, Spirit of God, that causes the snake to renew its skin when shed off. There is a renewing power in the universe, which is God. God the healer, that sends a coagulant into a spot, a wound spot, stopping it to bleed and sustain life. There is an intelligent power in the universe, which is God. Diving in with your senses and state, "Oh God, breathe me with my every in-breath into you, and with my every out-breath, pour me out your blessings upon life." Go into the fifth thigh. God the healer, the rejuvenation and regeneration that causes the lizard to regrow its tail and muscles when cut off. There is a regeneration power in the universe, which is God, that causes the sea crab to grow its claws when broken. There is a regeneration power in the universe, which is God. God the healer, that causes the snake to renew its skin when shed off. There is a renewal power of God in the universe, which is God. God the healer, that sends a coagulant into the wound spot to stop it from bleeding and sustain life. There is an intelligent power in the universe, which is God. Then we state in, O God, breathe me with my every in-breath into you, and with my out-breath, pour me out as a blessings upon Ethereum Mission UK. And for the last time, God the healer, the rejuvenation, the regeneration that causes the lizard to regrow its tail and muscles back when cut off. There is a regeneration power in the universe, which is God. There is a regeneration power of God that causes the sea crab to regrow back its claws when broken. There is a regeneration power in the universe, which is God. God the healer, that causes the snake to renew its skin when shed off. There is a renewal power in the universe, which is God. God the healer, that sends a coagulant to a wounded spot to stop it from bleeding and sustain life. There is an intelligent power in the universe, which is God. And this you breathe in, O God, breathe me with my every in-breath unto life, and with my every out-breath, pour me out your blessings upon life. And as you breathe in and through this breath, you will fulfill and know that God is a rejuvenator, regenerator, a renewer, a sustainer, and stopper of death. Brethren, we will be coming out from our session, but before then, invite the positive energy of God and see yourself bathing in it, experiencing it, and celebrating it. Taking a moment to do this, Feel the sensation of your body, tapping your left foot 3 times to the ground, doing the same to the right, and taking in a deep in and out breath, and gently allowing our eyes to open. God bless you.
God bless you. Let us remind ourselves of the vision call. The Ethereum Mission Vision Call is a statement of faith. Its message directly appeals to the soul and empowers it. In it is embodied the Ethereum Christ vision, which states, "See the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life." Life is at Congress, working for our highest good and the good of the universe. We are here as conscious and active participants in life's effort to establish the kingdom of God, which embraces all of humanity, irrespective of their race, creed, or culture here on earth. We are the divine expressions of God, determined to make this happen through the practical applications of our Christ vision, which adjures us to see the good and the divine in ourselves and in all of life. We declare, knowing it to be true, that our lives are good, our good is getting better, and our best shines. We are here on earth to do God and be gods of truth and love, and so we are.
And so we are.
Certainly, we are here on earth to do God and to be gods of truth and love. And so we are. A very big thank you to our video minister for anchoring us in the Tower of Blessings. And thank you to Monique for also reminding us of our vision. Now, the teaching. The teaching will be done by the podium director as well. But before the podium director officially mounts the stage to give the teaching, our video minister will let us all sing one song just to invite Spirit once again. And then after, I'll come back and do the teaching. God bless you.
God bless you. Shall we sing from Christ Age 16, the first and the last? I could not do without thee, thy presence of my soul. 2. I could not do without thee, thou presence of my soul. Thou art ever dealing to those who call on thee. Thy righteousness, thy victory is sure and boundless still. To those who seek thee, to those who call on thee. I could not do without thee, for all the way is long, and I am often weary, and sorry places song. How could I do without thee? I do not know the way. Thou knowest and thou leadest, and wilt not let me stray.
God bless you once again. Yes. Another big welcome to especially our online streamers who just joined us. As you know, this is Ethereum Mission. And we are certainly here as units of life to be catalysts in the activation and the promotion of the innate good in one another. That is our purpose here on earth. And we welcome you to our space of love where we nurture ourselves to be able to come to this truth of our lives, be a blessing to ourselves, and to also be a blessing to humanity. Today is just a continuation of what we started last week. I hope you remember what we did last week, don't we? We spoke about the devil. In fact, the devil is just a name or an entity, supposed entity that has caused a lot of issues in this world. Today being Sunday, when you go to some churches, you'll be hearing the song, Metia Bon Samso, Metia Bon Samso. Ragofi, can you sing that in English for me? Metia Bon Samso.
I can only translate. I've stepped on the devil.
You step on the devil, right? Now, as if the devil is just a physical entity that you would want to step on it. In fact, many people have tried to kill this devil with cutlasses, with guns, for a very, very long time. But still, they are trying to kill the devil. So last week, we spoke about, or we learned about, the fact that there is no entity that we call the devil, because God is all that there is. And if there is any place in this world, in this universe, that is occupied by the supposed devil, then God is not omnipresent. We hear God is omnipresent, meaning God is everywhere. Everywhere. So imagine our auditorium is just the entire universe. And we say God is everywhere as omnipresent. Then where would that devil be? Which place would that devil be? In fact, if the space is as little as where your fingernail is just occupying, then God is definitely not omnipresent. And yes, power, the simplest definition that we can have of power is the ability to do work, isn't it? So if there is anything that is able to cause us to do something other than God, then God is not omnipotent. Because there's another power that can also make us do the things that we do. And of course, if there is any single or little knowledge or knowing that can be attributed to the supposed devil, then God is not omniscient, as we know. So last week we learned that God is all that there is. In fact, there is no power, there is no entity that can challenge this knowing that we choose to call God. But as we know, we have been programmed for a very long time with this devil. And we need to reprogram ourselves to get over this idea of this entity that is tormenting us, that is causing fear for our lives, that is making our lives unbearable. So this topic is to let us get away from the fears that we have associated with the devil. It is to make us come to that place of our truest identity. It is to make us come to the knowing that we are children of the only one power we choose to call God. We are coded with everything of this power, and it's entirely our choice as to how we use this power. You see, I spoke about people or churches trying to kill the devil today. In fact, the devil is the main center of religion, I should put it that way. And the very moment we take the devil out of that equation, the business, one way or the other, will just go off. It will collapse. Brakofi, thank you. It will collapse. The very moment people, well, in Ghana, they say about 70% of our population are Christians. And they have programmed their members that when ill or things they are not happy with happens to them, it is that devil that is causing that. So the very moment the devil is out of the equation, and because of that, they are able to sell their Jesus oil, their Jesus blood, the sobolo and everything to them. So when the devil is out of the equation, the business will go down. So every now and then, they will let you know that the devil is scheming possible ways. In fact, the devil is more than artificial intelligence now, always coming with different ways to come and attack you. With this programming, we need to be able to reprogram ourselves so that certainly we will be able to come to that place where we are free to express our God selves. Because the idea of the devil alone is taking many people away from God rather than we being able to get closer and closer and closer to God. So we have a few models with which we will be trying to use to conquer this devil. What I will say before we get into that is, I hope every one of us has a mobile phone here. Online streamers, you have a mobile phone. We all have passwords on our phones, isn't it? Yes, okay. So you have a password on your phone. And you have a banking app on your phone, don't you? And so when you unlock your phone and you go into your banking app, you have to input another password in there before you'll be able to get into your banking app, won't you? Why don't you just open your banking app and then everything comes and then whatever you want to do, you do? Even when you are in your banking app, when you want to say, send me some money, they will ask you to confirm certain things before the money will come to me. It simply tells you that you put security measures around what you cherish most. You don't want to open yourself up for anything to happen to you. So, when you think of this alone, then you come to realize, so if they say, God is ever loving, God loves us most. In fact, we are children of God. We are the precious gems of God, aren't we? And then God puts no security around us and allows the supposed devil to come to us every now and then to cause us to do bad. Then God, your security system is very, very weak. So with this awareness, you come to realize that, no. In fact, the idea of the devil, perhaps someone may say, is simply an insult unto the omnipotence. Because as scripture will say, we, even the extensions of God, we know what is right. And that is why we protect ourselves when it comes to our valuables. Some of us have 2 locks on our front doors. The front door, you open it twice, and there's another door inside. You lock that one as well. Right? Some people have the normal locks they have in their cars. They will add the tracking device in the car, and then when they even park, you will see some cars cross their steering wheel with some big metal. Haven't you seen some before? We want to protect what is valuable to us. So how much more God? And you say you love us. And then you throw some devil to come and torment us here on earth. So the devil, we need to get over with it. So for us to be able to get over this devil, we need to put our focus on the omnipotence we choose to call God. And if this one we are all learning together, if all of us should be able to come up with just one nature of God, just one nature, each and every one of us here, if possible. So just briefly allow your eyes to close. And think of this awesome universe that you have come from. This power that has birthed itself into the Milky Way galaxy. This power from which we have the sun shining on us. From this power, we have the waters, always nourishing us. From this power, we have our healing. From this power, the earth is feeding humanity. Take a brief moment and think about this power. The power in the sun shining on all of life, irrespective of your race, your creed, or culture here on earth. The power in the earth, we call it the law of gravity, that is holding us so as we do not scatter into orbit. Yes, this is the all-knowing, all-powerful source power that we choose to call God. So now, gently allow your eyes to open. And let us share the nature of this power that we think we know or we have identified of this. In fact, it is all that there is. So, it can be anybody. One nature that we can think of God. So, just to give you an example, God is pure, unconditional love, ever present everywhere. So if I should ask you, when you hear God, what comes to mind? What would you say?
Magnificence.
Magnificence. Yes, magnificence is huge. When something is magnificent, it means it's all powerful, isn't it? Excellent. When you hear God, the moment you hear God, what comes to mind? Supreme.
God the protector.
The protector. Any more? When you hear God, the moment you hear God, what comes to mind?
Absolute loving.
Absolute loving. So now, with these natures, supreme, magnificence, wise. Now, when you hear these virtues of God or natures of God, do you think there will ever be another power that will be there to challenge the supremeness of this entity, the magnificence of this entity? Do you think there will ever be power to do that? Would the darkness be able to be present in the place of light? No. There is no way. If this place is filled with light, the moment darkness is entering, in fact, the moment it just gets to the door, it will vanish. So in the place of light, there is no room for darkness. So when we just say, as I said earlier on, God is omnipotence, God is omnipresence, and God is omniscience. And we can still attribute some power, some knowing, some power, some knowing, and some presence to any entity. Then it means what we are saying, we don't even believe or know it as the truth. So if God is supreme, then remember, there cannot be another power that is challenging this entity. So let us all connect with this affirmation. The omnipresent God is present in me and is all there is as me. Can we say it together? The omnipresent God is present in me and is all there is as me. One more time. The omnipresent God is present in me and is all there is as me. Now, when you affirm this every morning to yourself, you are shifting your attention gradually to the thought that there's another power that is remotely changing and affecting you to do certain things. If someone is there, always filled with the thought of, hey, the witches are haunting me. The devil is always after me. Oh, my life is in a mess. The devil is always on my case. What do you think will happen to such an individual? What would happen to an individual who is always on the edge of the devil affecting their lives? Kofi, tell me, if everywhere you are going, you think, oh, the devil is after you, what do you think will happen to your life? That's it. There is fear ahead of you. It's not like fear is even walking with you. It's ahead of you. So you are walking into the fear, right? Now, when you are someone always with that view, in fact, your mind is always filled with fear. It cannot move you to express the fullness of yourself. So, if our minds are filled with fear at all times, we wouldn't be even able to express the potentials of God as our lives. There is no way that we will be able to do that, because the very moment you are even trying to start something, assuming you want to start a business, oh, if you are before, they are there. They will challenge me. I know someone who, when he's traveling, he's going to, say, from Kumasi to Sunyane. He thinks the devil in their family or the witches in their family will want to kill him. So when he is going from Kumasi to Sunyane, he will tell them, oh, I'm going to Koforidua. So with that, when they go and try to corner him in Koforidua, he will be in Sunyane, right? So the thought of this devil and his agents attacking and always after us even makes us liars. We can't even tell the truth. And with that person, when he even sees a snail, say, hey, that's a snake. Right? So it is something that we need to work ourselves out so that we will fully be able to experience the beauty of God. So, the mind that is filled with the light of God cannot admit any darkness of evil. Is that true? When your mind is so focused on God, when your mind is so focused on God, there is no way that darkness can enter into your mind. So, the power of God fills my mind fully now and always. Shall we say that together? The power of God fills my mind fully now and always. When the power of God is filling your mind now and always, there is no room for that entity called the devil to get place in there. Your mind is the light. Your mind is the light. Now, has anybody committed evil before? Has anybody committed any evil here before? Hands up. You know, the Pharisee and the tax collector who went to pray. The tax collector, he admitted that I've committed sin before. Sin is just you not meeting the mark, right? So, I know I have sinned before. There are instances that upon reflection you come to realize that if you had allowed your God character, your God self to fully express, you could have done more. Yes. So the moment you realize that, you had wanted to do better than you did, it's a sin. You have committed evil. So I'm very certain each and every one of us here have gone through that stage before. May I ask? Was the devil standing next to you when that happened to you? Mm-hmm. So it is an occurrence happening in your mind. Scripture will tell you that when they ate of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, they fell. Where does knowledge come from? The mind. So, the very moment you are able to master your mind, you have captured the devil, or you have conquered the devil. The devil is just right in your mind. So, when Jesus was taken to the mountains, the supposed mountains where Satan was able to show him the entire world, which is not even true, because there is no mountain that you stand and then you see everything in the world. So it tells you it is something that is happening in the mind. So when you are able to gain mastery of your mind, you see, at this very moment, the thoughts that come in our thoughts, in our minds, they are just thousands, millions, and what have you. But when you have mastery over your mind, you know which ones to entertain and which one you allow to just go out. That is how we gain mastery of the mind. Our guru will always ask you, if we were to have, perhaps maybe in the future it will happen, we were to have a device that when we attach it to your head, we'll be able to read all the thoughts on your mind. So scary, isn't it? Kofi, would you put it on your head? At this very moment, if we were to have that device, would you put it there? You wouldn't, yeah? Because perhaps there are certain things on the mind that when we see, we will start running away from Kofi. So when we have mastery over our minds, and we filled our minds with the light of God, the very moment darkness is coming in there, darkness is shut out. So let us gain mastery over our minds. It is very, very, very important that we gain mastery over our mind. We know our mind is the place or is the seat of God. And in that place, we have chosen to let divinely progressive thoughts fill our minds. We have chosen to fill our thoughts with thoughts that are embracing. Progressive thoughts, seeking the development of humanity, the growth of humanity. When you do that, you have conquered the devil. There is no place for the devil once again in your life. So that is one of the models to use. When the time that you were committing your so-called sin, there was no entity standing there next to you to do that. The devil caused me to do that, among other things. If that is not the devil standing next to you, then the devil is that thought, holding thoughts that you have in your mind that is just urging you to do the evil that you want to do. We have all been children before, haven't we? And believe it or not, the way we were brought up has a huge influence on how we live our lives today. So, let me ask, can an inappropriate upbringing cause a child to grow and also act inappropriately as well? I chose to say inappropriate because at TMC we don't say bad or good, bad or everything in its rightful place is the best. So, can an inappropriate upbringing cause a child to grow up and just do things anyhow? Of course, yes. So, the inappropriate upbringing, or if you want to keep it in simple terms, the bad upbringing of that child is the devil. It is what has caused that child to grow and become what you see them as doing. You see, when we were young, our parents, when they owe some people and then they come to the house to collect the money. Oh, you remember, yeah? When they come to the house to collect the money, tell him or her, I'm not there. Isn't it? Mm-hmm. You know what you are doing? You are programming the child to be a liar. So when the child steps out and go to do some naughty stuff, and then they come home and you ask them and they tell you, no. You see, the thing is in their mouth. But they will tell you, no, it's not there. You forgot that you were programming the child to be a liar. Oh, mommy is not there, daddy is not there. Hey, but daddy is in the room. But that is what we have taught our children to do. So the things that we program our children into when they are young, they grow and they magnify it. They magnify it. So the bad upbringing, the inappropriate upbringing that we give our children will certainly cause them to do the ills that we will later associate it with the devil. So for us to overcome the devil in this essence, let us seek appropriate ways with which we'll be able to bring our children up, so that by the time they grow up, they have already overcome the devil. Is that what we want to do? So if you have a child and you want appropriate ways with which you'll be able to bring them up, we have a book here by our guru, Growing the Empowered Child. Yes, Growing the Empowered Child. That alone will make you or support you to bring your children up in order for them to become adults who have already overcome the devil. You see, the guru has always been making this example every now and then, that when your child gets into your room, brings your dress or maybe your glasses, your wig, and then he or she comes to you, and then you said, oh, look at you, you are looking amazing, and what have you? Our guru will tell you, you have destroyed that child. It's all about the programming. You have destroyed that child. So this child will grow, and then will be seeking affirmation elsewhere. Instead of you telling the child to go and bring their own clothes, and then you affirm their beauty in that clothes, you, out of ignorance, will just jokingly say, oh, you are looking good. We have all had some of these things when we were young. So when we grow up, we begin to feel that we have to be somebody before we'll be able to express or feel our importance. So when things are not going right with us because everyone else is taking, so you have to be your truest self. So when we grow up and we cannot express our fullness in everything that we do, we still associate it with the devil. But forgetting that it is that same programming that we were given as children that has caused us to be in that place. So we should learn how to bring our children up so that certainly they will be able to express their fullness when they grow up. So inappropriate programming can be the devil that is causing us not to be able to express the fullness of ourselves in all that we do. Now, the teaching of the power of the so-called devil and the erosion of the cultural heritage of the African has left the continent really, really poor. See, before I continue, you see they have now chosen the new pope, isn't it? Some people were just thinking it was going to be my fellow color. Yes, to be able to be the overall of that place. Now, I saw a post and said, you have abandoned your own culture and you have adopted someone's culture, and you think that person will make you the overall of their culture. It's never going to happen, right? So they have, you see, they when they came to our part of the world, they associated our culture even with the devil. In fact, they got to that point where we having traditional medicine alone, herbs, was even, hey, it's from the devil. So there are some people who, when you yourself, you have even tried the medicine, herbal medicine, and you know it is potent. No, they don't want to use it. They want the Obroni one, which is just treatment. I'm not saying don't go to the doctor. It's just treatment. It is not giving you healing. And because of the things that they do in the pharmaceutical industry, they do it in such a way that you'll be hooked on it. You'll be treating yourself with that medicine, and then you'll never get your healing. So you see, this even idea of even our own herbal medicine as coming from the devil is causing us not to get the healing that we need in this world. This is a disease worse than cancer or AIDS. Those who ignore the fallacy of the devil and take responsibility of their thoughts. Words and action discover those who ignore the fallacy of the devil and take responsibility of their thoughts. Words and actions discovered solutions to life. Is that true? The very moment you take responsibility for every action that you take, it is not any devil that will cause me to take that alcohol and drink. It is no devil that will make me go behind my wife with another girlfriend. It is no devil that will cause me to just look at my mobile phone when I am driving. Is it a devil that will cause a driver to do that? It is no devil that will cause me to go and take the meat out of the soup. It is no devil that will cause me to look at someone's wife lustfully. When you accept every action as your own action, no room for the devil. You learn from your mistakes and you grow in and through those mistakes. We end up in Africa becoming consumers of discovered solutions. You see, when the solution is coming from Africa, it's bad. But when it is coming from, it's good because we have been taught that even the devil is black. More blacker than Brakofi. And then we have also been programmed that when you are going to church and even when you see the white man, what do? Go back home. Because you've seen your Bruni, your God, isn't it? Now, one truth in there is that the Obroni has been able to harness their God potentials to become solutions to humanity. But because they put in the fear in you that, hey, you, the way your culture with which you'll be able to connect with your higher self is evil, you cannot express your higher potentials. You cannot also be a solution to humanity. So come to that place where you realize that, hey, me and you, irrespective of our color, our race, creed, or culture, we are all coming from the same source power we choose to call God. I'll give you an example. We believe that guinea worm disease was caused by the devil or devil agents, which is until scientific discovery from foreign land came to teach us that the guinea worm disease is caused by bacteria in bad drinking water, isn't it? So before, we got to know from scientists that it is the bacteria in the drinking water that is causing the guinea worm. We thought the witches were causing the infection within our bodies. So one way or the other, you can equally say that ignorance is the devil. You see, one programming that we were given, they say curiosity kills the cat. Is it true? Is it true that curiosity kills the cat? Let's think about it for a moment. They say curiosity, it kills the cat. Is it true? You see? Think about it. We have to be constantly curious about who and what we are. This statement, I would disagree to agree. There's some wisdom in there. But I would disagree to agree. In a sense that I have to be constantly be curious of the source that I have come from. And when I am curious of what I have come from, I will always be seeking to connect myself with this source power to discover more potentials that is infinitely built within me. So our life should be a life of curiosity. However, our curiosity should be channeled to the things that advance our evolutionary course. You can't just be hearing some noise in some room and then you want to be curious, you want to stick your neck in there. Someone will knock you. It's curiosity, but it's not being channeled as to you discovering a better version of you. So, curiosity may kill the cat when the cat is not using it very well to advance its evolutionary course. Curiosity is good. Would the world have been at this place without curiosity? Think of it. It was curiosity that made them build the aeroplane. Because, hey, if the bird can fly, is there any way we can also do things so we can also be up there? It is curiosity. So curiosity is good. Don't let it kill your God potentials. So yes, in this lesson, what we have come to understand is God is all that there is. Isn't it? God is all that we can think of. And for us to be able to overcome the devil, we need to be able to master our thoughts. We need to be able to take responsibility for everything that we do. We need to be able to accept that it is ourselves and not any other entity that is causing us to do the things that we do. We need to come to that place where we don't blame. You see, there are some of us who blame so much. Oh, you caused me to do this. You caused me to do this. When someone gets an accident on the road, oh, it is the driver that caused me to do that. He braked impromptu. But they tell you that you have to allow some space between you and the car in front of you so that when they brake abruptly, you'll be able to what? Stop. So when you hit someone in the back, oh, it is the driver, bad driver, he's a learner. No, it's you. So when you accept responsibility, when you come to realize that it is all happening in the mind, that thought that is causing you or telling you, do this, do that, is a devil. You are on your way to conquer the supposed devil. And when we are able to conquer this devil, our life will be sweeter. Our lives will be enjoyable. And there's no way we will attribute any power to any other entity other than God itself. So, for us to deepen our strength, to deepen our power, to be able to conquer the devil, I would suggest, especially to our heavenly streamers, to get, we call it the Ethereum Mission textbook, The Fountain of Life. I hope every one of us has one here. Yes. And Spirituality in Christianity is also a book from our leader, as our founder, yes, as well. And there is one small book. It's very small. I don't know if Mommy still has some here. But if you don't have one, please ask Mommy. Perhaps she will be able to arrange one for you. Conquest of Sin and Evil. It's a very small, tiny book, but very, very powerful. The moment you are able to capture everything in that book, you have already captured the devil. The devil is just imaginary. He can't exist in a place of light. And when we admit our mistakes as our own and grow through them, we master our minds, there will be no room for the devil. On this note, I will say, God bless you.
God bless you.
Shall we enter into our transformational meditation? It was all about the conquest of the devil. We conquering the devil. That thought that holds us back. What learning did you make in the teaching? What new ways did you learn as to how you will be able to conquer the devil? And as the message went on, you may have had your own personal idea, personal solution as to how you will conquer the devil. They are your revelations. What are your revelations? And as you begin to combine your learning and your revelations on ways with which you will conquer the devil, just observe with all your five senses the new you that is emerging. When your mind is fully focused on God, when you are fully centered in the righteousness of God, observe with all your five senses that you that is always also expressing the righteousness of God. When your life is free from this devil, observe the potentials of God that is expressing as you. Observe the greater love that is emerging of you. Brethren, we get ready to come out of this session in the full awareness that God is all there is running our lives. In the full knowing that we are fully anchored in the presence of God. in the full knowing that it is only God and only God that is happening as our lives. In this knowing, let your next in and out breath redraw your attention back to your glorious body temple. Feel you present here once again. And with your next in breath, holding it briefly, with your out breath, gently allow your eyes to open. God bless you.
Thank you, our dear brother. That was a wonderful topic. The conquest of sin and evil. Brethren, it's now time for contributions. If anyone has something to say about the topic. Any contribution? My contribution is we have to take responsibilities, as our dear brother said. We have to be responsible and mindful of the things that we do. I'll share this. Last week, Sunday, I took my little girl, Melissa, home. And when we went, she didn't take any slippers. She had her trainers. So when she took her trainers off, and I asked her if she could wear my slippers, she asked me why she has to wear my slippers. And I said, because she forgot to bring her own, and I don't have a small slippers to give her. So if she wouldn't mind wearing mine, I know it's not for her, it does not belong to her, but she can wear it when she's going home. So she got to know that even though it's not her own, and I'm asking her to wear it, she's asking me, she wants to know the reason why she has to wear my slippers. So sometimes we have to be mindful and be responsible. Take responsibilities in the things that we do. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. Let us enter into worship. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Heavenly where I spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord. Heavenly where I spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, O Lord, and take not the Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of thy salvation, heavenly where thy spirit within me. As we enter into the silence, shall you all join in consciousness with me as I invoke the Spirit of the light to come and support our desires that will be proclaiming. I evoke thee, the spirit of Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Aniel. Raphael, Michael, Gabriel Aniel. Raphael Michael Gabriel Aniel. We call upon you this very moment that you come and support us, that whatever we are desiring in life will be fulfilled and manifest into our lives. We acknowledge your presence, that this very moment you come and sanctify us, purify us, that all that will embrace, all that will tune, all that will draw unto life will be in completion and fold and manifest in our lives and the lives of humanity. Brethren, shall we pray for our desires, knowing that all that we pray, we'll be mindful of it. Take control, take charge, and whatever we are deserving will unfold in and through our lives. We are grateful and thankful that all our desires are fulfilled in the a million folds. We see, we acknowledge, we feel that it is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Brethren, we'll be coming out from our worship, are scratching our left knee and doing the same to the right, feeling the warmth of the person sitting next to you, taking a deep in and out breath and gently allowing our eyes to open. God bless you. Announcement.
God bless you. God bless you. A big thank you once again for making your way to our temple and to our online streamers. We equally thank you for also joining us in our Sunday service. We will thank the officiators of today, our video minister, Sister Georgina Apia, and our little daughter Monique. And we thank the angels, the holy ones, for also ministering through the teacher of the day. We are stepping out of here knowing that our lives is only happening in God. We are stepping out of here knowing that it is only God that is in full control of our lives. We are not in our thoughts reducing the power of this source power. And we know very well that whatever is happening to us is happening for our highest good. And so it is. Is it not true? And so it is. That is it. So may I have your attention for the following announcement. Come Wednesday, we come here to crystallize another God idea for our lives. Now, come to think of it, crystal service is also one of the ways with which you will be able to conquer the devil. Because every now and then we come and we anchor ourselves in the truth of our lives. So, who remembers the stuff of last Wednesday? If you remember, you weren't here. But the fact that you weren't here doesn't mean you shouldn't remember. I am a magnificent gift of life to be more of life. In fact, when you are a magnificent gift of life, is there any room at all for this power to come and just cause you to do anything? It is when you don't rise to your magnificence that you will do those things. So, every Wednesday we meet here just to anchor ourselves once again. It's just an hour service from 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. We anchor ourselves in another God idea for our lives. And then we bless ourselves. We bless the soul force of humanity. So, if you would be able to make it, please do so on Wednesday, 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. We will still be streaming online as well, so you can equally join us there. And come Sunday, we will still be here to continue with our metaphysics. We will still be here to continue with our metaphysics from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Yes, it's also a 2-hour service. In just less than 2 weeks, our Supreme Mother, right? Supreme Mother, that's how, our Supreme Mother. We have our church mother here. But the Supreme Mother is making her way to visit us here in the United Kingdom. It's very exciting. She is a woman that radiates joy. She radiates wisdom. She radiates intelligence. She radiates beauty. In fact, when you are in her presence, it is just joyful to be in there. She's bringing all those energies here to us in the United Kingdom. And we are happy, so happy that she's making her way here. So, as we prepare to meet our Supreme Mother in just less than 2 weeks, it is a welcoming call to all our members to also come and warm up the place so that when Mommy comes, she will know that she is in her first family home, isn't it? Of course. So, a big invitation to everyone to, from now till our Mommy comes, fraternize with us so that when Mommy comes, she will feel very, very welcome in her own. She was the first resident leader of Ethereum Mission UK. So she is coming to her own seed that is grown so big now. So let us come and let us feel so welcome. Let us make her feel so welcome when she joins us in less than 2 weeks' time. And as if that is not enough, just after a week, when our Supreme Mother joins us, a week after, we have the Guru also joining us from the United States of America. You know, the very ones who have been following him in the United States of America, he's always charging up over there. On the platform, we have put several of his videos over there. I hope we have all watched some of them. Yes. He's on the Freedom Tour. This is Freedom Tour. So, in about 3 weeks' time, our Guru is bringing the Freedom Tour also to us here in the United Kingdom. So, we have the founder and the Supreme Mother both here in the building. In fact, this place is going to be fire. It's going to be overwhelming. So please, let us all make it a point. If you haven't booked your holiday so that you'll be able to join us, please do so. Go tell your boss that you are having some important personalities at your spiritual center, and you would want, even if it's just one Sunday or one Wednesday, that you would want to be here when they are here. Please, it is very, very important for you to do that. And I have gotten the official confirmation from our church mother, our resident leader, that when the Guru comes, there will be a special service to ordain new leadership for Ethereum Mission UK. So that is also one of the things that will make our guru, or is causing our guru, to come in on this trip. We'll be giving you the official date where that ceremony, that ordination will happen. So when those days come out, please let us all come and make this day a memorable one. Let us all come to make this day an exceptionally beautiful, beautiful one for Ethereum Mission UK. Okay, so, the date is the 8th of June. So on the 8th of June, we have ordination for the new leaders of the new leadership of Ethereum Mission UK. Yes, on the 8th of June. Yes. Mm-hmm. We've heard the guru talk about the fact that if he doesn't come, when you see the very ones who are going to be the leaders, you beat them. So now you can't beat them anymore. The guru is coming to do everything. We all know that Ethereum Mission International is also celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. And I know some of us will be traveling to Ghana to mark that celebration. I will just take you through some. Okay, yes. The pinnacle of the celebration, as I'm told, is two events that happens on the 10th of August and the 17th of August. If you want to go, you don't want to miss these two dates. The 10th of August and the 17th of August. The 10th of August is a cultural day, and the 17th of August will be the Remembrance Day. Mm-hmm. Yes, the anniversary day itself. Okay, so they put it here as the Remembrance Day, but it's the anniversary day itself. It is the birthday of Ethereum Mission International. So these 2 dates, you don't want to miss those 2 days. But there will be the story time. That will be the 3rd of August. Mm-hmm. It's also a Sunday where they take us through the evolutionary course of Ethereum Mission International. That is the 3rd of August. And then the cultural day, which is a tribute to the beauty and significance of our culture, expressed through fashion, literature, music, and cuisine. If you want to go and wear your African wear, please, that is the day that you have to be in Ghana. And then on the 17th, the anniversary day itself, the Remembrance Day, certainly, please, if you want to join them in the celebration, those days, don't miss it. And there will be a special crystal service, a very, very special one, on the 20th of August, 7 p.m. Ghana time. And as we do once every year, baptism will also happen on the 24th of August. They will crown up the anniversary with a Thanksgiving healing service on the 31st of August. So these are some of the days you need to keep in mind. I know the Abrochiri may not be able to spend the entire weeks in Ghana, but if you want to go the 10th and the 17th, please make sure you are there and join them in that celebration. The Americans have already booked their tickets to go and join in the celebration. So if you want to join, this is the time. Don't wait till the last minute to book your ticket. You may not, or you may be put away with a price. So take note of these dates. Brother Kofi is still here, aren't you? And once he's here, you know what's up. Every little helps. Whatever you came with to contribute to your pledges, please let Brother Kofi have that. And to our online streamers, if you have any outstanding pledges, you can call us and then get our account details, and then you can send your transfer in there as well. I'll see you again on Wednesday, and on Sunday as well. God bless you.
Offertory. yedinyumtu yedinyoto dimuti nekonaye kusise yebejia Hallelujah Yesi yedinyumtu dimuti nekonaye kusise yebejia Hallelujah. Shall we share the grace? We pray. The eternal grace of God abounds within my soul, and as a flower unfolds its radiant beauty, so do I unfold the divine attributes of the living God. I am whole, I am complete, and God directed always, and so it is. Amen. Ye beings of light, we call upon you today's activity. We call upon you, and you hearken unto our call. We are grateful and thankful that everything is in perfect order. We bid you to return to your higher offices where the Lord God has appointed you to be, until we call upon you for an assistance. From the center of me, from the place where God indwells as me, I bless you. I bless you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the week.